you remember the first time you did a podcast?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
And now it's like, I'm nervous as hell over here.
You're doing good. I can't see it.
And you're sitting there like, oh, no problem, right?
No preparation. I have no idea what I'm going to ask.
So yeah, I mean, but that's the thing. It's like, you get good at something, and it's like it's not as hard anymore.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
but then also too is you get to enjoy what you're doing. And the same is, and this is the thing. I think I'm getting more into this because in my coach training and everything like this is having an understanding of a sense of self. A lot of people, a lot of toxic people out there, and it's like people, if you don't have a sense of self, you take that for your self-worth. But also too is taking on like who you really are, and then meditation, exercise, and if you do, I mean, I'm really a big proponent. We all should be, as personal trainers and coaches, how to do things the right way, but also to clarifying, understanding how it's done, so that you can really see, okay, this is the difference. So, for example, when I offer my free consultation to people, I actually have 5 or 6 exercises that I have them do.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of explain, okay, this exercise, I'm just going to ask you to do it. I'm not going to instruct you. I want to see how it is. And then I'll have them do 5 reps, and then I'll actually critique how they're doing it. If they do it well, I'll just change the thought of what they're doing on the exercise, so they can understand the difference between the two. Because when they understand the difference between the two, they can actually say, okay, this is how I'm doing it. Because, whether you're, like if you're doing a bicep curl, if I'm just moving my arm like this, I'm flexing my elbow, but not really the bicep. If I think about the bicep flexing my elbow, the bicep will be doing more work. It's the way your thought process.
To it.
It's a simple thing. Even an athletic stance, or where you're standing, you bend your knees first, or you hinge at the hip and drop your hips back and engage your abs, and then your knees start to bend.
Yeah.
It means all these little things, and there she is.
Yep. I told you she'd sneak by at some point.
It's okay. So I mean, it's just, but that's also too is, as someone engages with themselves and feels successful at accomplishing something, they feel good about themselves. And then there's studies been studied about meditation and about exercise that allows you to really engage, feel more confident, the blood flow, all the health benefits, but also too is leadership qualities. What are the other ones? Confidence, perseverance, all these things. You learn how your brain says, I'm going to get through this hard time. Mm-hmm. And, it's not from a pace of, I'm going to have to do this, I'm going to have to get it done. I'm just going to enjoy doing it.
What's really cool is not many of my guests have I been through their process and how they work. And so as you're talking about this, I'm putting myself back when we went through this process and I worked with you through it. And at the time, I was having shoulder issues and shoulder pain. In the way you got me, you took me through those exercises, the ones you're talking about, and you analyzed how I was moving, and you forever altered the way that I was benching and using my shoulders. And it was instant. Instant when I say over the couple of months of time that shoulder pain went away, and I was able to get stronger going through that process just with that little mindset thing. And one, the movement, but also the mind of where I'm flexing.
Sure. I mean, it's I think I heard this before. I say it: put the mind in the muscle. If you don't mind, it doesn't matter. But also too is like the intention of what you're trying to accomplish. You're trying to strengthen a certain muscle, but also create more stability in that area.